After years of falling behind, the Nissan Leaf is ready to reclaim its place in the EV spotlight. With the debut of its all-new third-generation model, the 2026 Leaf doesn't just fix the issues that once held it back. It reinvents itself entirely. For any affordable compact EV to hit the market is newsworthy, but when it's the next chapter of the original mass-market electric car, the Leaf, the one that got the whole movement rolling, it's a big deal. And this time, Nissan is coming in hot. A comeback story in motion. While the original Leaf blazed a trail as the first EV sold in all 50 states, it lost its edge over time. Sluggish charging, lackluster range, and conservative design meant new arrivals quickly overtook it. But that changes now. The 2026 Leaf becomes the first EV to reach a true third generation, and it comes armed with all the modern essentials. Fresh, futuristic styling, a meaningful range boost, and a dual-port charging setup that makes life far more convenient. A whole new look. Just one glance is enough to tell you this is not the same Leaf. Nissan's latest design breaks from tradition with bold, expressive lines and a confident stance. Gone is the quirky roundness of the first generation or the tame look of the second. In its place, a sporty, playful exterior with a sense of attitude, something Japanese hatchbacks do best. With a sleek nose, hidden rear door handles, and either 18 or 19-inch wheels, the Leaf cuts through the air with a slippery 0.26 drag coefficient, better than before. The front side-shaped headlights and retro 3D taillights, inspired by the Nissan Z, give it real presence. And the color options? They're bolder too. Seabreeze blue, Kali red, Everest white with a black roof, and several sleek monochromes for those who prefer something stealthy. Yes, it has 2 charge ports. One of the most practical updates, dual charging ports. On the driver's side is the trusty J1772 port for home or level 2 public charging. On the passenger side, a NACS fast charge port, opening up access to over 20,000 Tesla Superchargers across the U.S. game changer. Interior gets a major glow-up. Step inside, and the transformation continues. A flat floor brings a surprising sense of spaciousness, and the seats, especially in upper trims, are stylish and supportive. Rear passengers no longer sit high above a battery lump, and even taller folks will find the leg and headroom impressive. Technology takes a big leap forward. 2. Lower trims get a 12.3-inch touchscreen, while SV Plus and Platinum Plus trims sport a massive 14.3-inch display. Climate controls remain physical, thank you Nissan, and there's a wireless phone charger with a charming Ginkgo leaf icon, nodding to Nissan's heritage. Standard features include wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Amazon Alexa, USB-C ports, ProPilot Assist, Adaptive Cruise, Google apps like Maps and Assistant on top trims, an optional dimmable panoramic roof on the Platinum Plus. Practicality is still key. The hatchback layout opens up to a flat, low cargo floor, and there's even extra storage under the floor. Whether you're packing groceries or gear, the Leaf delivers everyday versatility, powertrain and range. Finally competitive. The 2026 Leaf shares its CMF-EV platform with the Nissan Ariya and will offer 2 battery options. 75 kilowatt-hour pack, available at launch. 214 horsepower/261 lb-ft torque. 150 kilowatts max charging speed. Estimated range. S Plus, 303 miles. SV Plus, 288 miles. Platinum Plus, 259 miles. Yes, for the first time ever, the Leaf breaks the 300-mile barrier, a psychological milestone that could sway budget-conscious buyers. Later, a 52 kilowatt-hour battery version will join the lineup, expected to produce 174 horsepower and 254 lb-ft of torque. Range hasn't been announced, but will also support NACS fast charging. And if you want backup power for your home or tools, the Leaf includes V2L vehicle-to-load capability, with Platinum Plus models featuring a dedicated V2L outlet in the cargo area. Still front-wheel drive, still affordable? One important note, all Leaf models remain front-wheel drive, no AWD option. If you're looking for all-wheel traction in a Nissan EV, you'll need to check out the Aria instead. As for size, the new Leaf is somewhere between a hatchback and a compact SUV. Nissan calls it a crossover, but it's really a car with SUV flair. Not quite as big as a Kia EV6, but larger than a Prius. The missing piece, price, what we don't know yet is pricing. But we're hoping Nissan keeps the Leaf in the $30,000 to $35,000 range, staying true to its mission as a value-focused EV for the people. That space is still underserved, and a well-equipped, affordable EV with 300 miles of range? That's something the market desperately needs. Coming soon, the 2026 Nissan Leaf will hit dealerships this fall. We'll get official pricing closer to launch, but one thing's already clear. The Leaf is no longer playing catch-up. It's back, and better than ever. The 2026 Nissan Leaf is quickly becoming one of the most talked-about electric cars of the year, and for good reason. As one of the original pioneers of the EV revolution, the Leaf carries the weight of its own legacy. But in a market that's evolving at lightning speed, can it still hold its ground? When the Leaf first hit the streets, it changed everything. It proved that electric cars could be practical, affordable, and mass-produced. But lately, it's faced fierce competition from a wave of sleek, long-range newcomers loaded with cutting-edge tech. As a result, sales have dipped, and the pressure is on. So, how does Nissan plan to breathe new life into this iconic nameplate? A crowded market, sky-high expectations. The electric vehicle landscape has never been more crowded or more competitive. Shoppers now demand more: longer range, faster charging, futuristic design, and seamless connectivity. If the Leaf wants to remain relevant, it needs to rise to the challenge. And that's exactly what the 2026 model aims to do. What's been holding the Leaf back? Let's be honest, range anxiety has been a sticking point for some Leaf owners. While previous models offered decent numbers, competitors have pulled ahead. And then there's a design. Functional, sure, but not exactly eye-catching. Nissan knows these are the pain points, and the 2026 Leaf looks ready to tackle them head-on. A bold new look and a performance boost. Spy shots and early teasers suggest a striking new design direction. Expect a sharper, more aggressive front end, smoother lines, and a more aerodynamic profile. This isn't just a facelift. It's a full-blown evolution. The updated Leaf looks set to stand out in a sea of cookie-cutter EVs. But it's not just about style. Underneath the skin, major performance upgrades are rumored. Word is Nissan is working on next-gen battery tech that could significantly boost both range and efficiency. 300-plus miles? Believe it. Yes, you heard that right. The 2026 Leaf could break the 300-mile range barrier, a huge leap from previous generations. If true, that would put it right in the mix with EV heavyweights like the Tesla Model 3 and Hyundai Ioniq 6. Bidirectional charging. Power your home, not just your car. One of the most exciting rumors? Bidirectional charging. This tech lets the Leaf not only charge itself, but also supply power to your home, tools, or even the electrical grid. It's a big step toward energy independence and makes the Leaf more than just transportation. It becomes a power hub. Smarter, safer, more connected. Inside, the 2026 Leaf is expected to get a major tech overhaul. Think a redesigned infotainment system, upgraded safety features like adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist, and deeper integration with digital assistants and smart devices. And yes, Nissan has reportedly listened to feedback about interior space. Look for improvements in rear legroom, cargo space, and overall comfort, turning the Leaf into a more practical choice for families and daily drivers alike. A bold step forward. From everything we've heard so far, the 2026 Nissan Leaf is shaping up to be a serious contender in the next wave of EVs. With modern styling, extended range, smarter tech, and innovative features like bidirectional charging, Nissan isn't just playing catch-up. It's trying to leap ahead. Final thoughts. The Leaf helped spark the electric revolution, and now it's looking to reinvent itself for a new era. If Nissan delivers on even half of what's being rumored, the 2026 Leaf could become one of the most important EVs of the year. What do you think about the new direction Nissan is taking with the Leaf? Will it reclaim its crown or get lost in the noise? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And be sure to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos of the latest in the world of electric vehicles.